Welcome all pro dumpster divers. Back at it again. We have the video exclusive. Now I'm going to explain what's been going on this channel as how we have done all of our practical gold boards, which are here. So if you guys have been watching so far, we have been melting hundreds of pounds of gold scrap boards that we have had for some time. And for those of you who basically are watching, you're like, hey, what's going on with the channel? I'll basically explain it to you. We started this channel a while ago and we got a lot of gold boards and we have been basically putting them in acid, muriatic acid, hydrogen peroxide. And so far we have been bringing these boards in and we basically melt them down. We have done 86 pounds of boards, 30 pounds, 25 pounds, and a lot of them. And so far, this is the video that most of you have been waiting for. I recently had our gold inside of a glass container, and I had it next to me, and it dropped and spilled. So I did lose about half an ounce of gold on the floor through filters and getting them all in. But we at last have this video here. This here is what we have of the gold flakes. Now, the glass did break and I bought this. This here is a cigar humidifier. I actually just bought this today from a store near Philly. It has a wooden bottom. It has a thick plastic case. And it actually has this notch, which actually holds up. And I weighed it. It weighs 840 grams, which is this container without any gold in it. And the good part is you can actually lock it just like that, and it has this plastic O-ring next to it, which is beautiful. Okay, now this is the gold we have so far, and we also have this. So recently we ended up buying a few more boards, and I did melt them down. So this will actually be one of the final videos we do on gold for a while until we get more in. This here, okay, because there's gold in here, we haven't added it to here yet. This is one of the pure forms of it right now. As you can see inside of here, that is basically just the gold in there with a bit more liquid that has to get syringed out. But this here of gold is what we recently got. This gold in here looks beautiful, by the way. You can actually see it on the camera. It looks beautiful. All right, and this is all dried gold in here that was by the heater. Okay, this is from a little bit of the 86 pounds of boards. This is also found the 20 pounds of gold scrap that's also been there as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to weigh it. Okay, now the container itself weighs 270 grams. Okay, I always write the label, the number of the grams of what it is, so when we weigh it, we'll know what it is. Just like this is 840 grams. Okay, so we're going to weigh this now and see what we're going to add in with this. Okay, so this is 270 grams of the container, and this is 289. Okay, 289. So we got 290. So we got about 20 grams of gold in here, which is very nice, by the way. Okay, this is very nice gold looking at it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the bottom of a paintbrush. Okay, now why do I do that? I always use the bottom of a paintbrush or a peptide so I don't lose any gold. And we're going to take this gold in here out, and we're also going to put it in here now that we've basically weighed it. Okay, I also have a little bit of gold inside of a filter paper that is also siphoning out, and we're also going to put it in here as well. And then we're actually going to weigh this big container. Now this container does weigh a lot, by the way. All right, and we have more than an inch full thick of gold in here all the way around. All right, so we probably have more than a pound of gold in here, minus this liquid on top. Now, as you keep it, I'm going to explain this to you guys. As you have the gold in here, you can see there's this liquid that's on top. You siphon that out with a syringe, or you leave it outside when it's warm and just slowly let that evaporate there. But you have to put this top part off. Okay, you have to leave it open. All right, I'm actually watching The Maze Runner. Beautiful, beautiful movie. Okay, And so we have this gold in here. We have this gold in here that we're going to add. All right, thought I had my paintbrush with me. I could actually just use a fork right now and basically do that and add that in here. But again, it is beautiful, and this container is very nice. I only bought it for $3.99 at a thrift store. Wooden bottom, okay, wooden top, has this O-ring rubber seal, which is beautiful. And I can actually look in here. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! All of that gold, baby. All of that in there. Okay, that's gold. That is beautiful gold right now that we have. And we have this here and a few more. So when we add in this gold, and this gold will probably be the weight of the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a different scale to actually weigh this right now. I'm going to move this aside, and then we're going to get a different scale that I got from a thrift store. Okay, always go to thrift stores before buying your stuff there. Okay, we're going to put this on. I'm going to add this up here, zero it out. Always let it zero out for a few seconds so that if something does go on top, it doesn't change it up, okay? And we're going to weigh our container, okay? Okay, let's see what we got. We have 1420, okay? This container weighs 1420. Now, here's the thing. We still have to subtract the amount that we have there right now. Okay, so what was the container weight? Everything is 1420, and the container is 840. Okay, so we have to go on a computer, 1420, and subtract the 840. Okay, that's what we're basically gonna get. All right, we're gonna get 580 grams. Okay, now 580 grams is more than a pound right now, but again, we're still gonna have to heat that up, and we still have to add in this gold, by the way, and the other gold I have coming out of the filter, and siphon off that liquid as well, and basically burn that. So it'll be more than a pound, which is very, very good. Now, how much is a pound of gold, to be honest? Well, you're going to have to go to goldprice.org to definitely get that, but that's what it basically is. So for those of you who've been watching this channel for months, we have come to the end. Okay, it's not the end of the video. Well, it is going to be the end of the video, but I found another gentleman who actually has 500 pounds of gold scrap boards, and he wants me to pay for it. So I might actually take out a loan, to be honest, and do that, because it will be a huge project that may take all summer to do, but it will be amazing. Oh man, this has been a wild ride. For those of you who've been on this channel, who've been listening to me do all of this, like my desk is insane, right? Like I have the scales over here, I have this, I have this, I have the funnel here. Right now I got filter papers all over the place, and I have the garden funnels. It's weird, I look like Walter, but and I have a whole, look at this, I have a whole box just full of filter papers that have to be just melted down there. And that is insane. Not even that, like I have to do a video on all of this that I actually got. So this is the video of all the gold that we basically have collected right now from all the gold scrap boards. I don't even have all the fingers done. Like some of the fingers are actually in the backyard. And yeah, so far, the end, what we have, or what we will have, is 580 grams of all of this gold scrap that we'll have to melt into a bar. One day we'll do a video of melting it and see how it is. Oh man. All right, guys. This is the video you guys have been waiting for. When it's finally done, that's how it'll be. All right. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for everything. I will be coming back in maybe 2 weeks or so, letting you guys know about the 500 pounds that we basically have. I may take out a loan to get it. And that loan, I looked at the recent stats for the loan because of my credit score. It's going to be 24% in interest I got to pay. But it's not like the car loan I got. which had 32% interest, but I paid that off, thank God. Yeah, I know. Capital One and Amex, baby. But hey, listen, I'll be able to do everything right now. All right, thank you guys for watching this channel. Thank you for being listeners, subscribers, followers, commenters, everything you guys have done so far. To be honest, this is probably one of the best things that I have actually accomplished in a while. To be honest, I mean, looking at this here, and this is actually the perfect container to actually do the video on, by the way. A wooden base, freaking gold handle, rubber top, wooden top, and all of this, and we have our gold in there right now. It's just shining. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a great way to basically do that. I'm gonna put this down here, and this is what we do, guys. This is the Pro Dumpster Diver channel. If you have any questions at all, comments, concerns, put them in below. Any congratulations, put them in below. I will be here. We're going to start up another channel going on with handbags with women, by the way, and the amount of money you can actually make in cleaning handbags, which is huge. A lot of channels don't have it, but we will have it here. All right. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. You guys are the best, man. The best. The absolute best. Pro Dumpster Diver. I'm out.